What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another cemetery video. Today we are at Mount Zion Cemetery, a mausoleum, and they specify on the mausoleum because it's right back there. But don't get excited, we're not going inside of that. I'm pretty sure it's locked. But we do have lots of other large mausoleums throughout the cemetery here. Lots of cool stones, and this place is actually pretty big, a lot bigger than I had figured it was. So make sure you guys got your snacks, got your drinks, because we're going to be here for a little bit. All right, guys, so right here at the entrance, you guys can see it appears as if it's not entirely large, but I promise you it gets pretty massive. Now, there are some pretty big stones here, and they do specify when you first come in. Coming from the road, I thought that was a realtor sign. Honestly, I thought there was something for sale in here, like maybe the cemetery is for sale or something, but it is actually for the cemetery cleanup. And as you guys can see, it is under 24-hour surveillance, which more than likely is that massive mausoleum in the back, which, if you guys pay attention to a lot of my videos, I tend to not really film the innards of mausoleums. The abandoned one I have, but I don't really, I'll go inside of mausoleums, but I don't like to show them. It's just, you're way too up close and personal with what's inside, and I feel, you know, my focal point is I love headstones, and mausoleums don't have those inside. I love mausoleums like that one, because I want one, but the bigger ones, they're more modern. There's the majority of everything inside of it is fresh. So I just, out of respect, I would prefer to stay near a lot of the older stones and that artistic style that I go after, not necessarily what's behind those walls. But you guys can see we've got some pretty creative stones in here. We've got a cool mausoleum right there, which is probably a double stacker, probably two caskets inside. And we've got our walk-in. There's a couple old walk-in mausoleums here, but there's definitely a lot of stuff here to appreciate. Right back there in that section, we've got some Skyview style stones. So those are probably more than likely all fresh. I know there's some fresh graves over there, a lot of newer stones. Everything we want to really see is back here towards the back. And I'm just going to point it out too, a lot of these trees really need to go that are in here. If somebody from this place is seeing this, I would really advise on taking that guy down, and a few that are back there as well, because they are just asking to add another person into this cemetery here. So guys, you can see just how large some of these stones are that are in here. This one's almost as tall as me. We've got a flag that fell down that she's working on picking up here and putting back in. There we go. Yeah, we love picking up the flags when we see them. It's always a good bit of respect. If you ever see a flag down in a cemetery, take the extra 2 seconds and just put it back up. That thing is massive. Yeah, it's because you pushed down on the top and it has the point on it.
Yeah, it actually hurts.
She almost impaled herself putting the flag back up. Yeah, this is really cool. You see you got the ventilation there on the side. So there's probably 1 or 2 caskets in here. Could be 1, but looks like that would be 2 in there. I love this style, how it has the vase there on it. That's really cool. And it's not too big. Like it's you know, it's nice. I like that. Although I do prefer the walk-in mausoleums. These are pretty cool. Definitely cool. Yeah, we got ventilation at the bottom and at the top, so that's definitely more than likely 2 bodies in there. Is there? Oh yeah, there is 2 names. William and Florence? I don't know why I didn't look into that more myself. No, good eyes and observation. Oh, as I was talking about the trees, not that that's what I came here to film, but we're gonna make a little bit of a point here, because I literally did just get done saying this. That thing is massive. Wow, I would not want to take that one down. Yeah, big saw for that. But this guy here, that is deader than dead. And you can tell that based on this piece laying right here. That is a completely dead piece. This thing hit the ground and it shattered. It exploded all over the place. I definitely don't want to be standing under this. This right here would have killed somebody, because that came from right there. That would have killed somebody. I mean, that's definitely a hazard. We've got branches over there. I'm going to get away from this because we do have up to 35-mile-an-hour gusts today, so I'm going to stay away from that. But this is a point. Like, we got this guy there, we got this guy there, we got this guy there. You know, me being in the tree care industry, they need to go, and you see why. Because it would be very unfortunate for someone like myself that enjoys cemetery walks, or someone visiting a loved one, to get clobbered by a neglected tree limb. And I say neglected because you don't have to be a tree care specialist to look at these things and anticipate what's going to happen. I'm not talking bad on the cemetery for this, but I am bringing it to a point that it should be handled. Absolutely. Right here we've got a mausoleum. We've got 2 stones, or not 2 stones, 2 caskets inside of that one, Herbert and Anne. Some of these stones are just so big, and I like them. I like them a lot. You know, I don't think we really went to a cemetery that had a lot of the bigger stones. Like, even Mount Moriah didn't have as much stuff like this. Hey, here, stand here next to that. I mean, that is a big stone. And you can see 1, 2, 3 pieces. I mean, that had to have been one heck of a stone to place and move. I'd love to have something like that in my collection of stones, but I don't know what the heck I would be able to even do with it. Huh?
There's 4 pieces.
Is there? Oh, that top probably comes off. Yeah. Yeah, that is a nice stone, and I love all the patina on it. It's really nice. I mean, we've got a big one here. There's another identical one. It's probably slightly different, but it's very identical over there. Ooh, we've got a hole. Looks like that's probably a groundhog going down in there. There's a tree that was taken out. That guy's got to go. This one here appears to be marble. That's nice too, with the bases, urns. Oh, that looks cool how that one patinaed. Look at that. That is so neat. I got some more tree debris. Like, this is just awesome. Like, these stones are so cool. Right there's a fresh stone. And we've got stuff over there too. I guess we'll probably try to hit some of that on the way back to the truck, which has, ironically enough, Halloween stuff in the bed of it. Got another flag laying down here. That's 2 flags so far that fell. Can you get it?
No.
Here, let me see if I can get a hand on it. Give it a little push. Eh. Ground's really hard here. Should have probably been a hole. But yeah, well, there's really no pointed end on that, so that one probably snapped off. So we'll just leave it laying up against that one, because that one's not going to get into the ground there. So unfortunately we failed on that one, but at least we tried. Yeah, we got some more tree debris here. They really need to do something about that. You can see right there where that tree actually had a huge piece come off. Oh my God, look at that one. I'm more intrigued by the trees here than I am the stones, and I love these stones. Like, there's so many nice stones here, but oh my God. Hey, that one's literally just a stone. That's cool. I mean, it's not something I would want, but I mean, that's cool. It's literally a boulder. I guarantee you that's literally just a raw rock. That is honestly cool. That is different. And I like this one here. I wanted to come over and see this one also. Oh, we got some people bicycling through here. Check this one out. That is awesome. Yeah, I love that. That is a really nice one there. I love all this, the large, there's so much. Actually, better yet, got a hanger right there. That's waiting to come down and knock
That one literally
somebody.
fell right in between them. That's what pushed it out.
Yeah, so it looks like we actually might have some headstone damage here. We've got a headstone here that looks like it got I think that got sheared in half. That had to have broken. Unbelievable. Yeah, look at this. Unreal, man. Yeah, that came off right there. That's dead. I'll tell you what though, that is amazing. This is amazing how this did not completely destroy these stones, and the most it did was just knock that one. It popped the glue on it just a little bit, but it did not smash all of these. I don't know what happened with that one, because this obviously had nothing to do with that, but this is definitely something you don't want to see if you're coming to visit a family member. And God forbid you were sitting here, this 100% would have killed somebody without a doubt, because I wouldn't even be able to pick this up by hand. This is, you would have to cut this up, or you would have to pick it up with a machine. I mean, this is a death sentence for somebody here. That is just insane. Oh, I don't know what happened here.
There's pieces of that all over.
Yeah, it looks like an animal might have gotten to that one. I've never really dealt with a flag that was ripped up, but I guess we'll at least put it up so it's not sitting on the ground, and we'll just put it up in the tree here, I guess, if it wants to stay. I don't like leaving the flags on the ground. It's one of those things that really shows a lot of respect in a cemetery, because a lot of these people, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% to like a fact on it, but if there's a flag, chances are I believe that is because it's a veteran. So I mean, the least we could do is just pick up the flag and show them the respect. Ooh, you gotta be kidding me. And that's metal. Holy crap, I almost just, wow. Jesus Christ. Me with my infamous Crocs. That was almost bad. Okay, so welcome to a video, everybody, where we try to survive walking a cemetery. This is unbelievable. Like, I really don't want to badmouth, but I'm sorry, you gotta sign up front for cemetery cleanup. And I'm sorry, but what's getting cleaned up here? Because to be honest, it's going to, like, by the time you guys are watching this video, that this has been filmed at least a month out. And I honestly want to come back and see if they've done anything, because to be honest, I'm getting to a point here where I almost just got really hurt, and I'm kind of getting offended. I mean, look, we've got all this here, and there's actually one other cemetery that my grandfather's buried at, and we have kind of the same issue where there's tree crap just laying everywhere, literally on top of stones, and they don't do anything about it. Unfortunately, that cemetery is a little too far out for me to go film right now, but that cemetery I have lots of issues with. But I mean, that is another just straight death sentence, and we got poison all over it, and that thing is just, you got hangers up in there. This is unbelievable. Really just messed up. Looks like we've got some kind of damage over there. I like that cross. But that's the thing, like, you know, the old trees like that with old stones and stuff, they look cool. It does look cool in the cemetery, but not when it's going to kill you. Like, it's just insane. I kind of want to be curious and see what's going on over here. You keep all your limbs. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on here. Freshly dug up area, but we've got a stone knocked over or not placed yet. Not really too sure what's up there. Oh. Is it?
On August 26, 2025.
Oh, okay, so that is all just fresh burial there then. They probably had a heck of a time putting a fresh grave here with those tree roots in the ground. And you know, that's another thing too. Disturbing the tree roots like that, especially when it's already dead. Oh, little kitty cat. Is really going to kill them. That's why it's like, even though trees look cool in cemeteries, you know, there's issues that arise from it. That one glue popped and fell off. It just amazes me all the time how these big ones fall over like that. I don't understand that. I mean, if anybody tries to, like, seriously, not at a cemetery obviously, but just go to a monument place and try picking up a die and see how heavy it is. Not to mention the fact that it's glued to the base. Like, you're not picking that up. So I'd love to know, because obviously it ain't the wind that's gonna knock it down. But like, come on now. So I'm not gonna walk all the way up over there because we still have a massive amount of walking to do. But you guys can see there are some nice large stones there as well. I just heard something. So, one fun fact I can give you guys while we're walking. Because bodies are now put in the burial vaults. So how they work is when the vault lid presses down on the vault itself, there's actually an adhesive that's inside of it, and it seals it up. So like, you're really not opening it unless you're meant to open it and have the proper tools to do so. So with that being said, bodies actually aren't buried 6 feet deep anymore. So that never was actually a thing of like a rule. It was just something that was done because you had grave robbers, you had animals picking up the scents of the decaying bodies, and oh god, there was one other reason for it. But anyway, oh, and because of like the plague and all that kind of stuff, so like you had all those sicknesses, so they wanted everybody to be down where it was more or less an unreachable level. Now in today's world, realistically, and this is why in a lot of these cemeteries, why when we're walking and we see holes, we can actually see exposed vault lids. Vaults are like, you'll hit that vault lid at about a foot to 2 feet deep, because the standard now for burying is actually only 4 to 3 feet deep, or whatever's feasible, especially with all the rock and things in the ground. And yes, I know this because I got curious and was looking up some facts. That way I knew more about what I was speaking about when we come and do these adventures. That's nice. Getting lots of wind right now too. Hopefully none of these, okay, take your picture. Hopefully none of these trees fall and take us out. I mean, it would be pretty interesting though if while we're here we end up seeing one of these trees come down and actually catch that on footage. Oh, you got a nice picture? Oh yeah, we'll see that really good at the end. I could have sworn I seen another flag down, but now I don't see it. Where? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it was, because it's touching the ground. It's not down. I'm going to leave it alone because I'm pretty sure that it's touching the ground, because it's probably already snapped, and it looks like it's in something. I don't want to disturb that. Obviously flags should not be touching the ground, but you know, at the same time I want to, you know, not overstep myself and touch something I shouldn't. I want to watch out for that guy there, but check this out. Yeah, in here we've got some very, very nice old stones. We got one that's fallen off here. This is amazing. I wonder what these are made out of. That's got to be some kind of metal. Oh, you can take your pictures.
Every time I'm about to take the picture, you get right in it.
Yeah. Looks like we've got some tree damage in here as well. Now see, like, this is neat how the tree grew into it. Like, that's cool.
Really?
Why are you yawning?
Catch me like that? Wow.
This is not the place for rest. It's eternal rest, but not for you. Not now.
You just
too early.
exposed me like that?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
But yeah, like, certain things, like how the tree grew up into this, is pretty cool. Like, that's old, that's nature stuff. Like, that's neat. But the neglectful side is what I don't, that's what I don't like. Definitely some really, really cool stones in here. Ooh! I don't care if this tree kills me. I'm looking at this. That is neat. That is awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. Get a picture of that one. That is so cool. With all the ivy and everything.
Yeah, I'm just really cool with it.
Like, that is just so neat. Oh my god, and we got another one. I want to see the stuff that's over here, but I gotta see these while I'm looking at these. That one's neat too. I mean, it's not as cool as how that one has it growing. It's coming out the back here in the pot, but that's just such a cool look. It's such a cool look seeing that, the growth. I love seeing the growth. We've got a father stone and a mother stone. Those are neat marble. Somebody didn't like the mother. I'm kidding.
Really?
But yeah, that would be an easy pickup. Obviously, I couldn't pick that up. I'm pretty sure you'd need a pry bar under it, but that's fixable. I mean, that's just pick it up. DeWalt. Wonder if they're related to the power tools. Like, this is honestly a pretty cemetery. Like, there's lots of walking. Like, there's more. There's more. But there's a lot of old stones here that are nice. Oh yeah, there's more mother and father stones that are damaged right there. I'm making sure I look up. I hear wind and I know I'm coming up on a tree. I am making sure I'm looking. Yeah, I like this here. You know, this is honestly a really nice day out today, isn't it? Like, I think it's like 70 degrees. It's windy, but it's really, really nice out. Yeah, it is.
I think the flag over there.
Is there?
Yeah, all over. Right
Oh, yep, yeah, there is. Good eyes. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but this ground is just rough.
Yeah. Oh, I think this one's like might be all messed up. Yeah. It's touching the ground, but it's not at least. I know they shouldn't touch the ground, but there's not. I'm not going to remove it. I don't want to remove a flag. Yeah, and these are pretty interesting here. So I have to try to figure out what path I really want to take here, because we still got some of this whole section. We've got a section over there. So I think the best way to go is in between the both of them and spot out the ones that stand out the most and kind of go from there. I wish I had a house that bordered a cemetery like this. I'd be so happy. I'd like, if you ever didn't know where I was, you just look in the backyard and I'd be like somewhere. Have really quiet neighbors.
We'd have to get a blowhorn yell, dinner's ready.
Yeah, right? Put a little cowbell up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, look at this, guys. This just goes. So we've got section all the way down here. There's still sections up front we didn't even look at. Section all the way down here. Section over there goes straight back. Like there's just so much to see here. Just careful of these trees. That's a lot. Starting to get some of the balls. We've got a ball here and a ball there. Those ball ones are cool. You guys can see the mausoleum there in the background. This is an interesting one. We'll take a stop here. You got these guys here, and this one here is really interesting. Got a lot of the tall stones in here. Like, look at this. It's just a sea of stones, and a lot of them are falling over and broken. Those ones there are nice. Yeah, like that. There ain't no way that just fell over on its own. That whole base and everything came over with it. There's no way. That came down somehow. And I mean, by all means, if there's somebody watching that actually has a explanation on that, other than being hit with a lawnmower or something, I'd love to know. Like, I'd love to hear that. It'd be very interesting to know what actually causes that. So many cool stones. What do we got here? That's different. Looks like it's marble. Photo opportunity. And my leg.
Thank you.
That one's sinking pretty bad. I don't know. Well, most cemeteries are put on land that's not usable. So, like, we're in areas that you can't really build housing and things like that. Hey, what, this breeze feels really nice. And you guys can see on this hillside right here, that looks like a very new stone. Definitely some more.
There's just one singular one right all the way up top.
Oh yeah, there's a, so that one there would have ashes inside of it. It's just up there by itself. But that one's tall there.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to get a size up comparison on that one. Oh yeah.
Probably have to go all the way down and up and down it.
Huh?
Those little things on the floor.
Yeah. Little flower. Alright.
Don't have a really good camera.
I know. We want to get the new phones.
Yeah, my camera sucks.
What in the heck is this? That's different. I mean, I guess at least they're trying to keep it up. It looks like it did fall at one point and they picked it up. Like, your eyes can just kind of wander through here and see so much. This guy's lost a few limbs. Really ain't much of nothing left of it. Oh, that's one hell of a hanger up there. I don't know if you guys see it, but yeah, no. Let's get out from under that. Yeah, that's just waiting to take somebody out there. That is not good. You guys can see the butt end and it wise right near the crotch there. That's
I got a cool
not good. Okay. And we've got a nice little turnaround area there. Got a flag down. I'm gonna go get it. That one went easy. It's a really neat one there. It's neat. See all the leaves coming off the trees. Yeah, this is like perfect fall weather. Beautiful day today. Like the weather's nice, and there's just that little bit of like, it's not cold, it's not hot.
Nice warm breeze.
Yeah. Like we don't need a jacket, but we're also not hot and sweaty. Oh, look at these. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure the camera's probably picking that up also. What the? R-H-E-F-H-E-H. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Oh, that's neat. It's like a scroll sitting on a rock. That's really cool. Shoot off. This guy's got 2 flags. Looks nice how they put the mulch around that one. It's one of those ones that has like a little ball on it. Yeah, definitely plenty of room for opportunity. Like more stones and such. We've got another whole section here. Back there is obviously the end of it. They've got the machine parked over there that does the digging. Yeah, butterfly. Now there is a headstone in here I noticed when we did the drive-by that's actually blank. We'll go take a look at that. No, it's actually odd too, because when we did that drive-through, oh no, never mind, it's still back there. I was gonna say there was a car back there, but I didn't see it. Double hearts fell over. Lots of cool stones. These are all very similar. Got some more tree debris over there. There's a nice line of the old stone.
That one's an apple.
Oh my god, it is! That is cool. We'll call it an eye grave. That is neat. Yep, teacher. Makes sense. I was gonna say, probably a teacher. Nice eyes. That's cool. They're really cool. That one is definitely different. We got another one of those large ones there. There's a small tree that's completely fallen over. Those are neat. Seeing the fall colors on the trees is definitely nice too. Something that we honestly missed being in Florida. You don't really get to see a whole lot of color change and all that natural beauty of the seasons. I mean, I'm not looking forward to freezing my ass off, and I'm sure you aren't either, but Florida was just too hot. So it looks like over there we've got a maintenance shop, so we're going to stay away from that. And they've got their equipment there. Nothing we're going to mess with. So obviously we got a little bit of a walk to get back to where we were, so we're just going to... Alright. Continuing where we left off. So we just came right back up. No sense in dragging you guys along for that. But right over here is the stone that I noticed that I believe has nothing on it. And looks to be bait, because that tree is in direct shot with anybody who tries to sit there and engrave it or even look at it. How lovely. So, yeah, that's completely blank. There's nothing on it. About to be somebody on it. You stand too close. What's this? What? Ooh. What is this? These are dumped here. And this here is actually a vault. So this is what goes into the ground that the casket goes in, and then the lid seals it. So we've got a vault here, and we've got some stones. Now, why is that? I really would like to know what is up with this. I mean, and there's a stone in there. There's a couple in there. What is going on here? Yeah, so we just got this cluster of stones here. I'm really confused by that. I might actually try to reach out and see what's up with these, because I mean, if these are just thrown away, I mean, I'll take them home. She gives me that look because she knows I will. I mean, if they're just tossing them here, I mean, I'd rather bring them home and do something with them instead of them there. I mean, that's a first. I've never seen that in a cemetery before. Again, good eyes. I mean, that's.
I want that.
Oh, the vault.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those. I wouldn't mind having one, just to say I had one.
White.
Yeah. You should take pictures of the vault and the.
I took pictures.
You
I
got
took a picture of the both of them.
Oh, and you got those stones there. Oh, okay. You guys will see it at the end. Yeah, that's a very interesting discovery. That was unexpected, and I'm honestly not too sure what to think or say about that. But the uprights don't include their bases, so that's how I know they're thrown there, because there's no bases with them. I'll still take them. We'll have to keep you guys updated on that.
Should reach out to them and see what's up with that.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Do a little bit of cleanup.
Yeah, right. Take a tree down in exchange for some of those thrown away stones.
Add to your collection.
Yep. I've got one off to the side here.
Well, so get the respect they deserve.
Yeah, I just don't understand that, why they're just
Unless
tossed.
they're old stones, they got new ones, and they just didn't know where to put them, so they just threw them there.
Well, that's probably what happened, but luckily enough, there's a guy like me that goes around and likes to rehome them, so we'll have to see about that. This is a nice area right here. We're going to have to get in on this. We got a fish plot here. See a bunch of fish. That's cool. Stable. Hey, keep driving like that and you'll be in here next. People are so stupid. Yeah, more tree debris. That's actually split at the top and coming down. That whole top's a hanger right there. It's just a shame because, you know, the thing is, this is a beautiful cemetery. This really is. I like this cemetery a lot. I'm just concerned with the tree problems and the hole in the ground that almost cost me my foot. Now that's cool. It literally rolls up. It's different. Oh, there's some trees with roots, stones. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, here's that big one. Go up over there. Show how big that guy is. I'd love to know a price tag on that. Sheesh. Cemetery's lightning rod here. It's big. Now see, I could never have something like that because that would just, you need a crane for that. And if it fell over, you ain't picking it up. Which is, you know, honestly, that's actually a good point right here. How is something like that, that is that heavy, that could have sinkage, not fall over? But some of these other things that are so ungodly heavy somehow fall over, but yet you never see something like that just... Oh, that's a nice cross. Lazarus, I think. Lazarus? Lazarus, yeah. Lazarus. Lazarus. It's a cool last name. While you're getting a nice shot, I'm getting a nice shot. You look great between two stones.
You mind?
Dedication. Dedication. When you start getting on the ground for shots, you know you're dedicated. Now we got a flag.
Good shot.
Exactly. So we're headed that way. We got to go there. So I think we're going to cut through. Yeah, the good thing is it's not easy to get lost here. There's a very open floor plan. You can kind of see where the sections are and everything, because you have your low points and you have your high points. Like right here, we're kind of up on a hill. See, it goes down, but you're kind of able to see where you're at all times. So it's very easy to keep track on which direction you got to go. So we need to make our way actually back to that mausoleum and cover the section over there. So instead of walking all the way over with the camera, we're gonna now that is a mausoleum, and I like that mausoleum. See, when I get one, this is what I want. That kind. I like the size of it, but see, what I want to do, I want to do something different, which I'll tell you guys about. I want to get a mausoleum to put in my Halloween cemetery scene and make a studio, and inside of it be able to do animatronic builds and things like that that we were doing in the house. So my theory would be how they have the panels, well, the shelving with the caskets on it, have that eliminated, not have those, and just have it the structure itself and use it as such. But this size is what I would want for a walk-in. Like, honestly, this here. And you guys can see here's some more murderous tree branches. That is definitely not good. That would really kill somebody. So we've got the stained glass window on the back of that. Oh wow, look at that.
I got a really cool picture of it too.
Yeah, we'll show that at the end. So it almost makes me curious, because I'll show you guys something momentarily, but back over there where that shop is that I didn't want to impose on, I almost wonder if there's other stones over there that are being disregarded. But I don't want to go over there because it's not my business. But I am curious. Yeah, there's that lonely stone right there that has the ashes inside. And you guys can see we are coming up on another walk-in mausoleum. I guess they're the guests of the cemetery. Yeah, you see, like one like that doesn't have much design to it. It's still neat. That's definitely older, I'm assuming. But I like, as far as like for me getting one for myself, I want one like what's over there. But yeah, so, and that's actually not even padlocked up. Looks like you can actually go in that one. There's probably a skeleton key for it. But that might be actually active, that family members visit that one and go inside, because it's not concreted up and it's not chained. Here it looks like we have some new stones that are going to be getting placed in. I'll give you guys a outside look of this mausoleum here. We've got some flags down, we'll pick those up. So this is a full-size, multi-family, multi-person mausoleum. Had a heck of a tree incident there. But you guys can see everything on the outside here. Everyone that has names on it. There's somebody that was inside. That one there looks like there used to be a nameplate on it that got removed. So somebody may have had, yeah, because there's even holes on it right here. So it would appear that somebody occupied this at one point in time, and they must have been exhumed and other arrangements made. Nothing in the back here. We don't have any behind here, but I suppose we'll just take our walk on around. That looks like gases that'll come out, fumes. Some small doors in the back. Nice, beautiful view of the cemetery. There's our solo right there, and right here we've got some more. I am kind of honestly curious on the inside. Definitely looks a little bit moldy here. Oh, that one there is actually about to fall off. That's not good. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let me grab these guys, pick them up. This one's broken, but I am honestly kind of curious though, the conditions on the inside. I'm gonna pause you guys for a moment. So the inside doesn't look bad. It's actually a lot smaller on the inside than I figured. Like I said, I kind of have a thing about not really wanting to show them unless they're abandoned. But yeah, so it's smaller because you got to figure that wall, there's bodies going this way and then bodies going that way, so you don't really have much room on the inside there. It's actually kind of neat how that tree is like right there behind the mausoleum. Look at all that cemetery. So yeah, so what's honestly interesting here is that right here we have some what appears to be sample stones. You guys can see your rules and regulations, nothing against filming. But yeah, so these appear to be sample stones, so I don't know if they have their own memorial company on site here, which may actually be what's back there, and this might be the office for that. But you see we have a kitty cat, we have a paw print, which they should have made a dog. I mean, the paw print I guess fits for the dog, but I mean you could probably use that for a cat too. But Should have been a dog head. We've got different stones here. I don't see anything pricing wise or anything saying who the company is that has these, so I'm assuming they're self done from here. It's the only thing I could assume. Here we have our sky views, which sucks. You can't really, there's not a whole lot of much you could do with filming these. It's just kind of grass. And right here you can see we're back to more of our stones here, which that one there is very, very detailed. Like the paint on that is just unbelievable. Like, look at that. That is just phenomenal. Whatever company made that and whoever did that is actually phenomenal. And actually, I just found something else interesting. We've got ourselves a key. There is a casket key here. Now that's now it's different than the casket key I have, so this might actually be for the lowering device that lowers the casket into the ground, but it is that same type of handle that would close a casket. That could be for a different brand of casket, but they left the key there that does that, which is definitely different. Obviously you guys can see we've had a more recent burial here of some kind of sorts. We've got a stone moved out of the way here, lots of rock, lots of I'm not sure what happened there, but something definitely took place there, and I'm not really too sure it was a burial. I'm not 100% sure, but it could have been, considering we've got that key sitting up there on the headstone. You should get a picture of that. It's like a really interesting one. Get a picture of that stone with that key sitting on it. It's not something you see every day. Oh, and we've got those three over here. I'd like to honestly show these. So these are all, see, I want to get one of these too. So these are all ashes inside. That one, obviously, there's nobody inside of that one yet occupying that one. Nobody inside of this one, because we've got birth dates. We don't have death dates, which yeah, so no death dates, nothing at all. And then we've got birthday and death date, and birthday, no death date on that bottom one. So out of the 4 spots here, we've got one occupant. But I want to get one of those. Those things are really nice. I like them. I actually like that tan one. That's like really nice. I think that's called pink. I think that's the pink granite, which I think comes from Canada. Oh, that one's got sneakers in it. Infant son. Oh, I hate seeing the babies. Yeah, more tree damage there. That guy's got to go. You almost tripped and fell on me and took us both out. Here, I'm worried about the trees, and you're going to do it.
Got a bug on my head.
Is your hair getting in your face?
Yeah, right in my mouth.
Oh yeah, there's another one. I like those. I like those a lot. And right over here by this mausoleum looks like a perfect place to do an outro video. So I think that's where we're going to do our outro video.
Okay.
Right after we show people the... Might as well show it while we're right here. We almost had a mishap with the Mustang. I don't know why. We've got all this meat and Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened, but welcome to Halloween decorations in the cemetery here. Decorations. I can't talk sometimes. It happens. I still love all that stuff that's over there, like especially that one with the big thingy in it. Yeah. God help me. Vase, pot, thing, urn, whatever it is. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely a long one. I like it here. I'm concerned with the trees. There's a few things that I'm not sure of, a few mysteries I want to kind of figure out. That whole casket key thing sitting there was odd. The headstones in the vault just sitting there was a little odd. The hole where I almost hurt my foot, and just this overall stuff with these trees. I mean, I don't know. Aside from any of the dangerous facts here, they do keep the cemetery nice. Grass is cut very well. Not a whole lot of flags down. A lot of old stones. I like the old stones. A lot of stones here that I really, really liked. And they're still filling this area. There's still plenty of space available, and there is fresh burials obviously still happening here. What's your thoughts on this place here? You gotta have something. Do you like it? Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, in comparison to the other ones that we did, I mean.
See, I like this one more because of the weather. It's
Well,
just a better photo opportunity and everything. There's no hills.
Yeah, this was a nicer day to come out. I mean, but a lot of what's here is different.
I think this one piqued our interest the most. I think you were looking at a lot more headstones here than you did any other place that we went to.
Yeah, there was a lot more individual ones that we went and selectively looked at. I mean, there's a lot more variety here though, between all those the different mausoleums, the walk-in mausoleums.
I mean, yeah, you have the tree issue here, but you're not seeing stones down on the ground every 2 feet. So
the older section had them, but a lot of those are natural, like
but there
those
wasn't but there wasn't much.
Yeah, in comparison to, well, like the one we went to, I forget the name of it, but the one we went to where you had all the holes in the ground,
yes.
and all the stones were falling on their own because of the holes.
Yes.
You don't have that here. The ground is definitely a lot more stable here.
Yes.
in regards to that. But
yeah. I mean, I think the only thing that's bad about here is just the trees. Other than that,
yeah.
it's a really nice place to go for a nice walk. I like it.
Okay. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and just make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for the next one, because we're going to keep posting up these videos. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. All right, guys, so quick little bonus pulling out. I didn't see this until now, but there was this little section here, and I could not help but actually notice what we saw on our way out here, and that is from all the way right there, about 20 feet up. This guy came down and hit this stone. This stone is completely hit by that tree. Luckily, the stone has survived. There is some damage, but it did knock the stone down, and I am not going to stand under that any longer. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. you.